Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Princess SMP. I am finally in my normal clothes, finally. And, I don't know. There's a lot that I have to figure out. There's still a lot in my head going on. But for one, a priority is definitely breaking the curse. And I don't know how without sacrificing someone, but I will not do that. I think the only other way is for me to become a Blazeborn. If I become a Netherian, I'm no longer an elf. The curse shouldn't affect me anymore. I'd hope. Otherwise, the only other way is to... But I won't do that. I did, however, I need to get copies of... Let's see. This one I made a copy of. I need copies of... actually, I can put that in my thing. I need copies of this so that I can give those back to Prince Max, who is on, which I'm not surprised in the slightest. I'm just gonna move that from here, put that in here. I haven't had the chance to go through this. And, if I'm gonna be honest, I've been putting it off. But, I think I want to go to the end and go see Kaya's old place in the end and read it there. So I think I'll go do that quick. This is the one I wrote to her when I thought I'd be in ice forever. But why an engagement ring? Why a totem? It says everlasting love. Words never to be said. Like a bird wearing all white, staring up at the bright lights. Mommy said you'd be a star, right? So you're shooting for the stars, right? Said you only needed a couple days to get your mind right. Crying in the bedroom because you haven't slept all night. Coming down and no one's with you. And now you look behind you. And now you finally see the real you. Going down and no one hears you. Now everyone can see through because they finally see the real you. I love the ones who leave me, the ones who walk away, The ones who didn't need me never loved me anyway. I love the ones who leave me, the ones who never cared, the ones who deceive me. I love the ones who leave me. Hold me in your arms again, even though you've got to go in a little. I know that it's not the end, but when you go, it leaves a hole in the middle. In my heart, in my chest, all I've got is one last request. Hold me in your arms again, even though you gotta go in a little. I've wasted so much time on you. I've wasted so much time on you. Do you even think about me? Do you even think about me? I've wasted so much time on you. I've wasted so much time. The devil doesn't bargain. They only break your heart again. It isn't worth it, darling. They're never gonna change. They'll never be Prince Charming. They'll only do you harm again. I don't mean to meddle, but the devil doesn't settle. I hate how I don't hate you, and if I tried, I can't replace you. I can't replace the memories. They're killing me. I cannot wait for a second chance to hold maybe hold your again. A lifetime to wait for. I hate how much I love you. I wish you loved me too. You're a different kind of beautiful, the kind that makes me scared, the kind that makes me turn around and act like I'm not there, the kind that takes my breath away every time you're near. Maybe I'm delusional. You're just that kind of beautiful. Different kinds of beautiful, the kind that makes me fear, the kind that makes me turn around and act like I'm not here, the kind that takes my breath away every time you're near. Maybe I'm delusional. You're just that kind of beautiful. She said, careful or you'll lose it. But girl, I'm only human. And I know there's a blade where your heart is, and you know how to use it. And you can take my flesh if you want, girl, but baby, don't abuse it. These voices in my head screaming, run now, I think I'm losing it. When the music stops, so do I. Can you feel it? 'Cause I'm losing feeling, waiting for hope. When the music stops, I can't feel my breathing. Are you letting me know that I should be letting you go? In the back of my mind, you died, and I didn't even cry a single tear. I'm sick of waiting patiently for someone that won't even arrive. In the back of my mind, I killed you, and I didn't even regret it. Can't believe that I said it. That's not true. I love you. Isn't it strange how nothing has changed? How it's been years and you're still in my brain? How the wounds heal, but I still feel the pain. Lately I've been going insane, don't know what to do. I should be over you by now. I think I'm overdue, should be over you by now. Don't know what to do, I should be over you by now. Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me even if it's fake, 'cause I don't care at all, and you've been out all night. I don't know where you've been, you mess up all my words, not making any sense, but I don't care at all, 'cause I have such strong feelings for you. I act like I don't care, 'cause I'm so scared. I'm only a fool for you, and maybe you're too good for me. Oh God, but I'm a fool for you, but I don't care. If I can't be close to you, I'll settle for the ghost of you. I miss you more than life, and if you can't be next to me, your memory is ecstasy. I miss you more than life, I'll miss you more than life. Oh baby, it doesn't even matter, I'll never be your main character. I'll never be in stories you tell when you're drunk with your friends. I know how this ends, and I'll never be your main character. If the world was ending, I'd want to be next to you. If the party was over and our time here was through, I'd want to hold you just for a while and die with a smile. If the world was ending, I'd want to be next to you. Don't tell me that it's over, the book of you and I. Now you've scribbled out my name and you erased my favorite lines. There were so many chapters that we never got to write, like cheesecake for dinner and staying up all night. I remember where we started. I remember how you looked, but now I'm missing bits and pieces from pages that you took. You didn't give a reason, but I don't need to wonder why. We never got to finish the book of you and I. Will our stars ever align? Will two hearts beat in time? These words you should always remember. To you, my heart I surrender. Chasing love that can never be mine. Maybe one day you'll realize these words should always remember. To you, my heart I surrender. Maybe I'm the worst you've ever had. Tell you you're beautiful, then stab you in the back. I'm praying I'm the one, but maybe I'm a curse. The more you try to fix me, the more you make it worse. 'Cause you love me at my worst. There are parts of me that want to give you this, and parts of me that want to toss it into lava lakes of the nether. Now that I'm gone, do what you want with this book. Keep it, burn it, cherish it, curse my name for the rest of your life with it, whatever. Hell, you probably aren't even reading this right now. Well, joke's on you, and I hope you're watching me reading it right now. I mean, who wants to sit through 23 pages of someone scribbling their feelings into words that weren't even meant to be read by anyone else? I'm not sad, I'm not mad, I'm not anything, you are everything. Don't forget that. She loved me, and I had no idea. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Kaya. I'm so sorry I never... I'm so sorry. I wish you had told me. I know you knew. Maybe it wouldn't have made a difference, but at least I would have heard it from you and not from looking at these pages. And now I'm starting to make song lyrics in my head because I've read 20 plus pages of song lyrics. I did love you. Maybe not the way you wanted me to, but I did. And it sucks. What happened sucks. And it is my fault. I ended up killing you. I knew what would happen if we got caught. I knew that if more knew you came with, it would cost your life. And I still brought you with me anyways. It's my fault you're dead. And I'm so sorry. Okay. I better Um, I better go make copies of these so I can give them back to Prince Max before he thinks I've officially stolen them after holding on to them for a few days. um, ah, where are they? Thank goodness. Okay. City and ancient curses. Okay. Original. Oh, it's a copy of the original anyways. That's funny. We switch places.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too.
You have nothing to be sorry for. Please believe me on that.
I abandoned you in a time of need. I didn't know what to do.
You didn't know it was a time of need.
But I should have helped you.
Help me? You didn't know anything. You had every right to leave based on the information that you found.
I didn't find anything. I chose to believe in you.
And I failed you.
It's not like I haven't failed you more than once.
maybe we can call it even? That's a bad joke.
Are you okay?
I'm very sore. I didn't know until now that I actually slept.
You slept?
I slept. I don't even know what day it is.
You probably needed it.
200 years without it, I can agree to that. My head is still very loud, but the good ones are here. They're louder than the bad ones. I'm still thinking about what I'm meant to do. But otherwise, I'm here. I didn't mean to scare you. If I did, I tried. I tried to hold it back.
It's okay.
Thank you. What have you been up to?
I visited Kaya's place in the end, and Annabelle gave me a package from Kaya, and I was reading it.
Ah.
Yep.
Your thoughts on it? Not a trap. I promise.
I just feel personally at fault. That's all.
You're not at fault.
I knew you were gonna say that. Doesn't
'Cause you're
change my
honest.
feelings on the matter, though.
Yeah.
It seems you've taken your armor off.
Yeah. funny. Cinder caught me in my pajamas, so wasn't hidden, and he thought it was really cool.
Oh,
He
that's good. Kids are very
said I looked
honest,
like
so that's good.
they are, and he said I looked like a badass. Verbatim.
I'm not surprised. All three of those children have no filter.
Mm-mm. It instilled a little bit of confidence in me. So, we'll see how long that confidence lasts.
Well, to me, you look beautiful.
Thank you. I don't want you to think that like you complimenting me the first time like didn't also like instill that like on like obviously it was like what prompted that.
You're ruining it more.
I'm gonna go stand here.
Come out, please. Ah!
No. You okay?
I'm fine. That's not what I was expecting. I have things. I'm
Your
fine.
apples?
I only lost one heart.
Okay.
Maybe I should add some more fire resistance on my armor. Every once in a while, I misstep.
Please do.
Well, Karma has made sure to really stock me up on potions, so I think I'm set. So thankfully I had one at the ready. Should probably get out another one.
You will need them. I don't want you to think that you're not welcome here, or anything.
I don't feel that way.
I don't want to ask a dumb question.
What's your dumb question?
Maybe if I say it with enough, like, what's the word?
I don't know. I don't want to
smolder.
smolder.
It won't sound dumb.
Enough Riz.
Enough Riz. Yeah. What are we?
What are we?
I hate myself. Fang wants a TP to me.
Oh. Well, I guess I'm not answering that question then. Too bad.
No! I'm telling him to TP to me and then he can leave.
Are you coming inside? Are you staying out there? Oh.
Go away.
I'm leaving.
Thanks.
Did he leave?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's got an appointment with Karma.
Oh.
About his arm.
Yeah. That's right. Well, if you were worried that
That you've left and you want nothing to do with me? No. I was trying to just lean up against this wall really casually. No. I wasn't. What are you talking about? Okay, my humor's not working. Sorry.
I still carry this with me everywhere. And I haven't thought of any alternative. So if you still have me, I still want to be with you forever.
Of course. Any day.
Are you still
Every
trying to
day.
play it off cool?
No,
Are you okay over there?
If I got only the next 5 minutes with you, or an eternity with you, I would cherish all of it. I don't know where I would be without you.
And you.
But
I can handle any darkness. I've already made that vow to myself, like I said before. Plus, I think my chances of outliving you are pretty high. I'll be here till the last day.
well, if sleeping is an indication of things being changed, I don't know. I don't know if you will,
Do you think?
or if we'll have a similar lifespan. You might be stuck with me a little bit longer than you thought.
If I'm so lucky. I don't want
Another
you to.
question.
Oh,
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I want to know your question though.
I will. Mine kind of changes the subject. If you had something to say about this.
I don't want you to hide your pain from me. So please, rely on me. I will stand by your side. I might not.
What if?
Go ahead.
What if your sister wants me dead?
Well, you won't like my answer to that question. If my sister were to come after you, I wouldn't let her get to you unless she got through me first.
What if her and I end up fighting or something?
Well, then I will step in. If I have to follow your every step, I will. Are you telling me I should be worried?
I'm just heavily debating on if I should tell her or not, because at the merger meeting I lied. I lied to protect myself because I didn't know what she would do. I didn't know what Max would do. She
don't-
is the one who put an execution on them. But she seemed very upset at even the thought of me doing it. And if I felt in the moment, if I had told the truth, I would have been put on the chopping block, and that puts you in danger.
When have I ever not been in danger?
Okay, well, more so, I am stronger now. Even if it's not mentally. I want... Not like a broken record, but I don't want you to die.
I will be fine. I don't want you to die.
That's what I'm trying to avoid. So I don't know if I should tell her tonight. I don't doubt that it won't get brought up again.
I don't know if you should tell her either. Just because I want you to tell me the truth doesn't mean I think you should just go parade around and tell everyone what you did. I certainly would never do that with my own secrets. Sometimes things get out and they spread. Not to say I will say anything to anybody. I'm seeing it now. What?
You're seeing what now? Huh?
What's happening in the chat?
What? Do you want to go? Hold on, do you want to join for the meeting tonight?
What meeting?
You can say... Max and Annabelle said that they were going to take, they were going to take this information back to the people and they were going to find out, and I told them that I would update the document with the things that they wanted to, and we had scheduled a meeting, and then everything went, shit hit the fan. So I'm supposed to go to another merger meeting tonight. It's supposed to be potentially in the Elven Vault, so I have to go there anyways. You don't have to stay, but we can go there, and then you can go home. I can get Fang to walk you home or something, and then he can come back, or I can walk you home. Whatever you're comfortable with.
Would you like me there?
Kinda, because if they start hounding me, I don't want to crack. then I get a hit on my head.
Okay. I will come with you.
God, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
I love you too.
Okay, should we go check out what's happening?
Yes, I'm very concerned. Oh.
I'll pass out of here.
What telepath?
I don't know whose telepath was it. I don't know whose telepath it was. It was someone's telepath. They took it. What happened? And then they took from here all of our diamonds. Oh, this was all of.
Wait, no,
all
our
of
diamonds are in there.
No, like all of these 3 rows, were all 64, and then these 2 up here was 64 emeralds, and then there was 64 of right here for amethyst, and then all of this in this chest for up here where these silver ingots were all 64. So they didn't wipe you out, but they took a lot. Yeah, they didn't wipe us out, but they took a lot. And they stole a telepath for somebody too, and I don't know whose it was. But the telepath is over here? In this chest. It's missing. I think they were from Anthony's old, like, telepath box. That he left in here. Either that or your old telepath box.
No, I have my telepath box.
There's 2 of Craig's in here. And then...
Who would Anthony have telepaths to that aren't in there?
I think they had one to Melody. But I already have a telepath stem, so I didn't take it.
I can't remember. I looked at this when I was looking for my bow. I don't think I would have left it in there, though.
Lucita said she thinks Hazel did it. How did Hazel get in here?
I
don't think Hazel... I don't know if Hazel would have done that, though. Because Lucita... Don't Lucy and Hazel are not on speaking terms? They don't get along great.
Does Lucy have access to the vault? Who has access to the vault? They shouldn't.
No one should have access to the vault. Like, Hazel shouldn't have even had access to the vault.
I don't even have the waystone. I refuse to grab it. It's blank for me right now.
I think Kano brought Lucita in here when he was teaching her.
Do you mean Hazel?
What about...
Oh, yeah, where Kano was teaching.
Kano was
Oh, that's you upgraded that. That was smart.
Oh,
yeah, I did. Lucita messaged me and said, once I was with Kano and Hazel. Hazel went through into the wardrobe for a while, which I thought was odd, and I didn't look into it, but I can only expect maybe they told Hazel, as in the wardrobe in Kano's room, to clarify. And I know there is a secret, like, passageway in his wardrobe, but it doesn't come here. It goes to Chrometron. Because he has
you were just there, and none of...
I was, like, in the forest area for Mitra, and I didn't see anything.
But I thought Kano brought, like, the children they were teaching, like, all around, like, inside the vault into the nether portal.
Well, he's not supposed to bring anybody into the Elven Vault without, like, telling at least me or somebody. Like, he's not supposed to. He's not allowed to do that. Like, this is our resources. This is where we keep all of our stuff.
Can we not speak to Hazel? Where are they?
Hazel was kidnapped along with Ira.
What?
By Serbins.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Servants?
Serbins.
Serbins.
Yeah.
Refresh me. Who are the who?
Serbins are a specific, like...
Are those humans?
Yeah, humans. They're, like, a specific type of human. And Max has more... more, like, knowledge on Serbins than I do. I don't know a lot about them. I just know that Serbins kidnap children.
Lovely. I kind of knew that.
What the hell?
But I had...
Why they would kidnap Ira, I don't know.
The what the was not at the... You knowing that? The what the was at the fact they kidnap children.
I didn't know that... Well, I knew that they sold children.
Oh.
Because I remember banning them from Evergreen when I started working in Evergreen to build it.
Oh.
And I remember Winter having problems. And they had prisoners, I'm sure, Serbian prisoners at one point. So I just think the population is just a lot bigger over there.
Mm-hmm.
I do know Kano was tender-hearted towards them and kept a few of his own.
Yeah,
in his
like
village.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They're there.
But yeah, no. That I'm just so annoyed with this. So many people have just, like, broken our laws and broken into this castle, and I am so sick and tired of it. And, like, why would they take stuff that is so annoying?
We might have to...
They also took stuff that they can get themselves, like all the ores. I mean, maybe not the telepasses, but, like... was that everything? Was valuables?
Did you look at the books?
I did. They didn't go in there. They didn't take the books. At least they didn't take any of the important.
Oh.
Don't say that. People will think it's us.
Yeah, I was about to say.
No, it's not. It's not.
Unless you want to go
Hold
down.
on.
Hold on.
Unless you want to go down.
You're a
into the-
seraph, and I'm a royal. We both had a good upbringing. Okay.
I meant
well,
like us in terms of the Therians.
Cinder.
I'm-
No, I'm kidding. Kidding.
Cinder's 4. Leave
No,
them alone.
I'm
I-
kidding.
But unless you want to go down into the private library, you can to look. I don't think they took anything.
No, I wouldn't
there,
be able to read
though.
anything.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry, I'll read to you.
Oh, thank
Mhm.
you. Voice of an angel.
I looked in the. I
Oh.
looked in here though. They didn't.
Okay.
I looked in here though. They didn't. You know.
Oh,
take
they probably
anything.
didn't know it was a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I don't know that much.
Unless they did and they just copied them, like how Ira did to us.
I don't know what
Uh,
that meant.
Sorry. You're warm.
Oh, lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
If
Well, there's
I
nothing.
don't even know what to do.
Well, there's
to
nothing
make
we
this-
can do if we don't know who did it and we don't. It's such a generic thing. If it was more specific, like something like if we find those books copied and somewhere else, then we can narrow it down. But if they just took diamonds, like that's hard to prove,
Yeah.
which is extremely frustrating. But I
I
personally don't know what we could do.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like if we say, hey, step forward, tell us who went into the vault. It's not like they're gonna step forward.
I know.
So what's happening with Ira then? If she's been
There's a
kidnapped?
bounty out on their head right now.
Hmm.
There's a bounty and a kill on sight order for them
Mhm.
if they're found, and then there's a reward that goes along with it.
Seems
but I
awfully
don't know.
convenient that they got kidnapped after the bounty. Or
That's
was it before
what
of the
I
bounty?
said. No, it was it was before the bounty was placed, but they had been told. I believe that they had been told their sentence before they were kidnapped.
Because we had the meeting, and then what was the timeline after that?
We had the meeting, and then we went over everything with them, and then I had changed my mind about being lenient with them, and the document hadn't been signed yet that Karma drafted up, and I changed my mind and was like, well, you know, maybe we should just execute and follow our laws and stop being so lenient with them. So that's what I did. That's what I told Max was going to happen. Bryn was there. Bryn was there.
Bryn has since defected.
Bryn was there. They were very upset that I told their that I said that their sister was being executed when he, quote unquote, thinks that I need to pay him back for saving my life. So
Sister.
apparently him and Ira are brother and sister. I don't know.
I don't know how that's possible. Bryn's half Nadarian.
I don't know how that's possible.
And
either.
also, isn't Ira related to Kano somehow?
Yeah.
They're not brother and sister,
They're
though.
cousins. No, they're cousins.
They're
And even
cousins.
so, that means... it's confusing.
I don't know.
Okay.
Their parents were
Can-
siblings.
Real quick, can I
I-
get a refresh on what Ira did?
They
'Cause that-
broke
I-
into espionage and thievery. They broke into the vault and my bedroom, and they copied important books,
Including
like
my spy
the-
journal.
including
Bruh.
their spy journal.
Well,
and
I was in
including-
jail, so all my
Yeah.
stuff was in the vault.
Okay.
They copied my diary from my bedroom, which is now in my ender chest. They copied the report on Thalia that Kaya got. They copied both of those reports. And they copied the report where we found out how to break the twin curse.
Mm.
Not Never mind. Never mind.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say that out loud because I don't want to be a dummy.
Okay.
Oh,
But that's
I'll-
what they copied, and then they confessed to their crimes, which is how I even know about it. So they confessed to their crimes.
I feel like they didn't have to. If they copied it, they didn't like. See, like I'm not saying that what they did was just or anything, but I'm saying like from their POV, like if they copied it, I don't know why they confessed because there'd
Yeah.
be no evidence.
Exactly, but they copied it. They gave me all of the copied books back, along with Melody's Spy Master Journal. So that's why we have it back.
Huh.
And
who's to
then
say that they didn't do it again.
I mean,
before
yeah,
they were killed, or well, in this case, they were killed.
kidnapped. Oh, so I'll say this out loud. It has the real ingredients to it, but it doesn't have all of the information in the book on how to do it.
The one that they took.
But they
Got
gave
ya.
it back, though.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What
They
is the
could've been
evidence
multiple
that
copies.
they were kidnapped, or are they just missing?
I think they're just missing. I don't know. Ask Max. Max has more details on their
Yeah.
kidnapping.
Well, I can ask Max to come here for
Yeah.
clarify because we need to meet anyway.
Yeah, tell Max to telepass to me.
Should we leave the vault?
No, the meeting would be in here.
Oh.
Yeah, the meeting is in here because our meeting table is literally right there.
Up there.
All right.
Yeah. Max, I trust to come in here. Max doesn't have the Waystone here, and he has never grabbed it. So.
And we can see if he grabs it.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hola.
Hello again.
It's me. Hello. I don't have any of the things, but you know.
Hey, Max.
Yeah.
Never mind.
What a great question to ask.
Actually, no. You know, is there there's evidence of Ira being kidnapped by serpents, right?
Yeah, well, word of mouth, yes.
Word of mouth.
Well,
Okay, so no.
from-
you
So
didn't-
no
you didn't
evidence.
see it. So you didn't see it.
No, it was Alva and Bryn who were there.
And they claimed
Where?
that
Who was-
they claimed what happened. What did they claim happened?
So apparently they went to go talk to Ira about her sentencing. And I don't know if they got time to do it, but in the report it said that they Alva was delayed by the fog, and then when she had gotten there, Bryn and Ira were basically freaking out because Hazel had been kidnapped. And then when they were
Did they say
consoling
a
Ira-
suspect?
No, but they said there was a letter left for Ira.
That they kidnapped Hazel.
Yes, I remember correctly, the contents were pretty much telling her to confess to Annabelle.
Confess
About
what?
what she had
The
done.
yeah the crime.
But she already
Yeah, that's
confessed.
the crime.
She already
But
did.
she already confessed, though.
She did.
So that's confusing. Okay.
So
So it's definitely not anyone in this circle.
okay.
But
my
I'm still
question-
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No,
I'm under
go
the
ahead.
impression that it doesn't sound like a kidnapping. It sounds like an escape.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
agree. My question is, like, you said that they had stolen books.
Mm-hmm.
They can
Yeah.
copy books more than once, no?
I mean, they can, but they said that they gave me all that they had, but I don't know if that's
Okay.
true.
I'm not gonna believe that personally.
Okay.
Because literally, why would they do that? Why would they take it just to give it back? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And why would they copy, then confess, and then get a letter saying to confess more, which tells me that they had more to say and that they've done worse.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the book said something like to take these copies and hand yourself over.
Oh, handing yourself over is a little different.
I suppose.
And
But
like,
this sounds. Oh no, go ahead, go
Mhm.
ahead, go ahead.
Or well, turn yourself in, to be exact.
ugh. But I don't know. It just seems really fishy to me. No pun intended. Because now Bryn
Pun
is
intended.
a mermaid. And they
Yeah.
left, and they quit being an advisor, and they left the Winter Kingdom. And now they're a mermaid. So what's to say that maybe that wasn't a plan to get... What's to say that maybe it wasn't the plan that Ira had?
I mean,
Was
she
there a
mentioned
letter?
something to me?
Sorry, I missed if there was a letter after Ira had disappeared.
No. From what I was told is that Alva had someone picked up Lyra, and Alva went to hit them with her sword, but ended up hitting the other serpent. And then they both telepathed away, or well, warp stoned. I'm not sure. But what I do know is if you are Alva has a fire aspect sword. If you are hit while being on fire, you can't warp stone away. So I don't know if you can telepath. I've not been on fire and telepathed before, so.
You can.
Mhm.
But... Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question. I got a book in my mailbox one day, and it was right after Kano's passing. I got a book and it was signed AR. Basically stating if I needed any help or if I needed any sort of like assistance or just someone to talk to go to them. And the book just felt kind of sketchy. Like, the book was like, I can find it, but it was signed AR. What's Albie's initials?
AR.
I'm gonna go find that fucking book. Bear with me one moment.
She owes me a lot of money.
God fucking damn it.
Thanks.
You guys come here often?
No, I actually have no idea where we are.
Stop.
When-
I have my bow
The
back.
arrowhead turn. I have Kano's bow actually.
How'd you get Kano's bow?
He gave it to me.
Actually, do any of you guys have or like know where Kaya's bow is? Because I was supposed to get that, and I don't have. It wasn't in her stuff.
I don't know. That might have been something from the vault that was taken because our stuff was here. Half of it was in the vault and half of it was in the chests.
That's fucked up.
Do you know if Kaya got it back after the escape?
I do not. Sorry, 1 second. I'm going to grab something just to compare.
Mm-hmm. The book basically offers their mercenary services, by the way.
Interesting. And this
Wait,
is who that we're
sorry,
talking
huh?
about?
Alvi.
How do you spell that?
Ailbhe.
Gotcha. Let's kind of write as much stuff in this book as I can.
Sorry, the book? What book?
That one. I got a book in my mailbox with gifts.
Oh.
Basically being like, sorry that Kano's dead. I'm gonna offer my mercenary services to you, though. Basically what the book said.
And it was signed Albie.
It was signed AR.
Okay, Albie Rowan Tree.
Mm-hmm.
definitely similar. Though I think if I ask Alva about it, she may deny.
It's
Can
not
I
enough
compare
evidence
the
for
books?
anything.
Yeah, this is just the other book is just in the
I just want to like double check like the wording and grammar and all that. I love how people, when they write this book, like books like these, they're like, oh yeah, if you ever need anything, just reach out. Warm regards, my initials. You have no idea who I am. Have fun trying to reach out.
I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna start sending you suspicious mail.
Mm. The way it's written, I could see it being.
I don't really know anyone else with
They're
the
very.
same initials.
Yeah, they're very proper. And very like.
It's just initials?
It's
Or
just
full name?
initials. It's just initials. AR.
What's Aiden's last name?
What's Aiden's last name?
What's Aiden's last name?
You were a mermaid.
What's
Tell
Obama's
us.
last name?
That's your ex's, and what's Aiden's last name?
Yeah, that's such a good question. Wish I knew the answer.
Well, wait, aren't they adopted?
By Marina.
Well, now technically he's adopted
Marina's last
and
name
has
is
a
Riviere.
Riviere.
But
yeah.
he would.
How long
Yeah,
ago was
he
that?
would-
They
yeah,
like
how long ago was it?
like a week
Okay,
ago.
I will say that this book was sent to me like after Kano's passed, like after he died, like a couple days after he died.
Okay.
Aiden
At that
being
point, he wouldn't
adopted,
be adopted.
yeah, that was like
Well, he could still have an R last name. It's just changed now.
Yeah.
Oh, I just remembered, seeing as I was advised and totally knew this information. It's Aiden Gilmore.
oh, gee,
Gee.
Mm.
Yeah, AG.
What's Avis's last name?
I
That
don't
is not
know.
Avis's writing. I can
I was
say
gonna
that
say.
with absolute certainty. That
Yeah.
is not Avis.
You never know.
No, I've gotten many books from Avis. I can tell you with my whole heart and soul that is not Avis. They always start their books off with hello.
I only know of one other AR, but they're a child, and I don't think.
Yeah.
Is Audrey writing books to people?
Audrey.
Oh wait, and
No,
Asher.
I don't think so.
Oh,
Asher,
yeah.
They're both-
Aubrey and Abby.
And Amora, but that's
Abby is
Oh.
Griffin's though.
Yeah, Abby is Griffin's.
Amora's
AG.
B.
A 4-year-old
mean-
isn't gonna know how to spell condolences.
Yeah.
I don't really think a 4-year-old's gonna offer their mercenary services.
Well,
either.
I'm
Maybe
just saying,
completely.
wasn't
I
Audrey
won't cross that out
possessed
for
by
Audrey.
something?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
True.
Was is a word.
It was actually me, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I've
Okay.
also I just realized that you've been here this entire time. How
Here, I
much?
got you.
How much do I have to pay you to not say anything to anybody?
I'll forget tomorrow.
Alright, you come with me, buddy.
Okay, but from today to tomorrow, can you guarantee me you're not gonna talk to anybody?
Yes.
You hesitated.
If you get me a Kaya plushie, I won't say anything.
Alright.
Whack-doodle
Here,
is actually
no,
very
hold
low
on.
stock.
Here, have it.
No.
Oh.
Is that the one I gave you?
Hush. I'll get another one. I'll buy it myself.
My heart
Do you
hurts.
want this
You can
child
need to
blabbing
really
about what we're
gotcha.
talking about?
Cinder-
Cinder's not a snitch, I think.
Cinder, go to your room in the lab. Please. How much money do I owe you, by the way?
I had to count.
Oh, okay.
You were cussing a lot while freaking out.
Sorry.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna make sure he gets there. Okay.
Okay. What?
I'll make sure he gets there okay. Mr. I hate kids. Okay. Okay. I've already told him he has to babysit. He's like, I'm not doing that. What do you think you're doing right now?
Exactly.
Temporary babysitting.
Oh, he's
Mhm.
back.
Okay.
He made it through the nether portal.
What-
That's all I
did you?
needed.
I was gonna say, where did you walk him to? The waystone?
he made it to the nether. That's all
He's-
he needs.
he
Because there's a
went
waystone
somewhere.
right there.
You just go to the waystone up there. He went somewhere. He's
Hold on,
gone.
guys. Let me just go make sure.
Are
Hold
you
on, let me-
sure he went
Yeah,
to the
exactly.
Okay, yeah, no, cool. We're good.
No.
World?
He went through the nether portal. I literally watched him go through the nether portal.
Yeah, no. How many does Alvi usually commit crimes? Question.
Not in the past little while.
Little
not?
while. Little
Okay,
while.
So how long ago does
Okay.
like little while?
Like a year, but she wasn't committing crimes by choice, you know.
Huh?
Is this what you were referring to last time? Is that
Wait.
is that based on her past? She wouldn't.
She doesn't
Fine.
really like being controlled, let's say. She listens to me because she respects me as a person,
Right.
and also she owes me.
Okay. I was gonna
Um,
make a counterpoint, but I don't owe her anything, so.
Yeah. Though I will say I have talked to her about it. She is willing to go along with it.
That surprises me.
Yeah, me too, actually.
My people said no.
No. All of them?
All of them.
Can confirm.
They said they want to have a big round meeting table with you to discuss the terms with you directly. And also, I'm pretty sure Artie said that they're gonna say no unless they're offered a seat on the council. Because they feel as if they are entitled to some sort of...
How
Your wing is in my
so?
way. Because of a...
No. Go away.
You literally wanted me here for the meeting.
Yeah, I did, but not if you're gonna be a nuisance.
Hey man, my wing hanging out. Continue.
Continue. No. I don't owe you a soda. Continue.
It's a book that I got for them from the old Elven Kingdom that they sorry. It's a book I got from the old Elven Kingdom that was basically stating that like they were adopted by the royal elven family at that time, and the royal elven family at that time was the White Lily, I think. That was the ruler. I think that was... Mel, do you know which one that was?
I don't know if Mel's gonna know any of them.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying I think it was the one before the Golden Rose. so I think it was Roshin's mom.
Okay.
And they were basically adopted into the family because the husband, like, who was Prince Consort, thought, you know, they would be of use, and also, like, they were having trouble conceiving a child at that time because elven children are rare. And then they were adopted. They were first in line, but there was a contract made and a contingency that was stated, that was put into effect, stating that if they birth any heirs, like the princess and the prince consort themselves, then Artie will be removed from the line of succession and will no longer be considered an elven royal, basically. So it's so it's kind of like the contract that was made for me with Lucane and Roshin, but I wasn't removed from the line of succession. I was just pushed down the more children that they had. Yeah. So it was just they technically do not have any right to the Elven Throne, since that contract kind of exists, but we just don't know where it is, and we don't have it. Because they don't have any right to the Elven Throne, as they're not recognized as Elven royalty. And the princess, i.e. me, has to recognize you as Elven royalty in order for you to be Elven royalty, and plus we also have a bloodline. So I don't.
Thing is that I amended the merger with what you guys suggested.
Yeah.
And wanted. And the council would be made up of people who are in charge of their region.
Yeah.
And then they would have access to an advisor. I know you don't have one, but I feel like that would be the best suggestion for them. But I'm
I don't trust anybody as much as I trusted Kano to do that.
I know.
I don't know. I know Pink's night captain ceremony is coming up on Sunday, but I know I gave one of those invites to Karma, but I don't know. I don't know Artie well enough to do that. Like, they raised Anthony and Maholia. They didn't raise me. Like, I don't know. I don't know how good they are at that. I don't know. I'd rather keep the spot open until I find somebody who I can trust enough to be my advisor, basically.
Yeah.
And I don't trust anyone.
Sure what else we can offer the people.
I don't know. I mean, I did tell them that they would technically have access to the Nether if we signed the merger, because they would be of, under the crown of you and your Nether. So they would have access to it, so I did tell them that. And then, they would, I don't know, basically be able to do more things with that access, gain more materials, have more access to stuff. Most of them just think that we should have a alliance, like amend our alliance, and should rework it to add more things to benefit us more. They don't really know how the merger benefits Elven anymore, because they kind of see it as it benefiting you more than us, if that makes sense.
But are they aware that the Royal Council of the Elves is almost non-existent at this point?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think that's a very important thing to bring up. Advisor and Knight Captain are gone, so.
On top of that, our alliance allows you to get whatever materials they want.
Yeah.
They would now have free access to get... Sorry. Our alliance allows you to come and get whatever materials you want, and specific materials have to be approved or gifted.
Yes.
But this would give free reign where it opens the door for them to potentially have their own portals, to make their own potions,
yes.
things like that.
I made that very clear to them. I made that clear, like, you guys would have full access to the Nether. You will be able to gain materials from there. That's how it will benefit us. Like, you won't have to have permission to go there. Like, stuff. I made it very clear as to what we would be getting. So, I don't know why they said no. And I don't know if I want to piss off all of my people, no offense, Max, and have them leave.
Well,
But-
I can have this discussion with them. I'm just trying to think of additional things that I could offer to sweeten the deal. Because amending our alliance, it won't change too much, in my opinion.
Yeah, it really won't. I don't know what else could be offered, honestly. Mm-hmm.
Well, I can try and think of something. I can read you the changes, but I realize that we're not. If you want to speak more privately,
Probably. In like a group.
I'll just make one.
Mm.
Do you want to go upstairs as well?
Did we want
There it is.
Lucario here or no? Because they were at the last one.
They were. I don't think it's necessary as Fang is here as representative. He also, I think it's beneficial. Here, sit here, Mel. I think it's beneficial that Fang be here because he did get the deed to Kamitra, which is it's its own separate thing.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
If I'm needing to talk with the elves, I don't think we're going to be signing today, which is unfortunate.
I mean,
I should note the winter people have agreed to sign on some conditions. The main
Such
one
being.
So earlier this week I found this book in our restricted section. It is a way for us winters to, as it describes, unlock our true power. The only issue with it is it requires 3 netherite blocks.
Alright.
If we were to sign it, would that be possible for us to get the 3 netherite?
What is this new power? Does it say?
It does. The winters will now be able to eat like humans, so we will have a larger dietary requirement or accessibility. We will have the ability to freeze people for a certain amount of time. It doesn't exactly say how long, but it is not a forever thing. I would say the most similar way to describe it is something like what Lorelia has done in the past, but less permanent. And alongside that, our bodies become more resistant to damage. So something that would be otherwise fatal, like heat, lava, and such, would no longer do as much damage to us.
Would that mean you'd be able to be in the Nether longer, or is it still about is that still about snowball consumption?
I presume it would still be about snowball consumption, as it does give a warning that if we stray too far, we will slowly become to be encased by ice. Permanently.
It's just physical fire and lava don't hurt as much. Wouldn't hurt as much.
It makes us, I guess, more resistant to it.
Hmm. That can be arranged. I just would hope that the consequences of this isn't detrimental. Does it list any negative effects?
There is a caution at the end. The only real caution is if we stray too far. Our bodies will slowly freeze solid, turning us into statues of ice and shadow.
Stray
What
too
does it
far
mean?
From where? Sorry.
It says stray too far from the ritual. Those are the exact words used. If they stray too far from the magic of the ritual, their bodies will slowly freeze solid, turning them into statues of ice and shadow.
And where would the magic be held? The kingdom, I'm assuming.
Yes, the Winter Kingdom.
Okay.
So it sounds more like the warning is saying you can't leave the Winter Kingdom once this is done. Not that you'll be able to be in the Nether more. It sounds to me like you'll be stuck in the Winterlands of the Winter Kingdom.
Mm-hmm. From what I've gathered from it, it may be similar to how some Netherians are with leaving the Nether. Just, I guess we'd have to spend more time in winter than other places.
You can leave, it just... You have to be careful when leaving.
Yeah, that's what I've gathered from it.
I have no issue providing the materials for you to do that, should that be a clause under the merger. I can add it to... I added an additional article regarding the thing that you specifically requested, which was materials and stuff. Like protection materials.
Mm-hmm.
So I can read that. So I amended the Dahlia thing. So I'll reread that. That was under subsection V. There, okay. So it reads now: the Crown acknowledges Dahlia Ardor Aelin under the married familial line of current Nether heir Karma Ardor and current Elven heir Annabelle Aelin as the immediate successor to the throne. Following Dahlia's ascension to the throne, future heirs will be determined based on birthright. Should Dahlia not produce an heir, the responsibility still lies in her to choose a new crown to succeed her. The council will vote on potential candidates and follow the same procedure as Article 3. Which, as a reminder, Article 3 is where the council can vote, but ultimately the crown holds the final vote, or the vote with the most weight. And then I amended the knights section slightly. It now reads... knightship, no changes to knightship in regards to current stations. However, knight captains will now first report to the Queen's Hand, General Commander Fang, should they be unable to inform him or he is unable to provide guidance under the word of the Crown. They shall report to their respected lord or lady. Should any station of night be called upon by the crown or the general commander, their primary duty is to enact the word of their highness. For matters regarding the lord or lady's region, knights shall report to the appropriate councilman or woman directly. Because I know that was a Knight Captain Pink question. And then lastly, I added the clause, the Article 5. It will be the crown's responsibility to provide sanctuary and arms to those who need it should the unfortunate circumstance arise. A separate document will be made to include plans and procedures. Oh, I need to... There. Subsection I. Plans and procedures include, but are not limited to, secretly kept snowballs for winter region, bows and arrows for elven region, fire-resistant potions for any non-Netherian citizen. Those are the amendments that I made. So, essentially that last clause is saying throughout our castle, there will be secret locations that only, in one location we'll have snowballs, which only the winter region will know about. In another section, we'll have bows and arrows, only the elven region will know about. And then in multiple different locations, there will be a supply of fire resistance potions should anyone need to grab them in case of an emergency.
I mean, it sounds good to me, honestly.
Yeah, sounds good to me as well.
All right, and then, like I said, the additional document that I referred to is I would rather have like a war plan procedure book kind of thing where we all come to an agreement on what we need to do if the Nether Castle is sieged upon, if the Elven Kingdom castle is sieged upon, things like that, where people need to go, who to delegate. It's more of, so we're all on the same page, and also, and I'm not saying that you can't, sweetie, but Fang won't have to think as hard.
Thank God.
I didn't know he had to do that.
Ugh.
If we have predetermined plans of attack, like I said, procedures on what to do, the book can include these said locations for winter elves, the fire resistance potions, etc., etc. I also, it is the crown's responsibility to provide sanctuary and arms. That is also something where I would want to have everyone in the kingdoms be as armored as possible. Which I know Eternium requires netherite, which is something that I would be able to... We can null the current agreement and have us work together on producing sets for everybody.
That was actually recently brought to my attention. So I was under the impression that winters were meant to get those armors first. But I had a talk with Karma about it after mentioning it to Lucario. And I was informed that it is not that way.
Yeah, under the Alliance document, it is Nethers first.
I will say, I do know that winters have been given the armor. And I have been informed by Karma that Netherians haven't received their end of the deal. I have given one to Fang today.
He informed me.
But myself and Quinn have been working on a few sets.
Yeah, we have.
We felt bad, so we did enchant them. They do not have water protection, but...
I have some water protection book.
Do I take all of these?
Are we finished enchanting them?
I believe the only enchants I still need is the fonts, which are inside the package, and we don't have a water protection trader, so...
I
That's
have
what
water
we have.
protection books in there.
Yeah, we also have an abundance of water protection.
Yes, there is one with protection, which is enchanted for Dahlia, I believe.
Oh, each of these are
Oh, my child gets one?
a set.
Yeah,
Yes.
Karma had mentioned that Dahlia,
Yeah.
Cinder, and herself did not. Oh, no, Cinder has one. Dahlia, Florian, and Karma
Cinder
did not have any.
Cinder doesn't have one.
Oh, I thought he got Kaya's.
He didn't want it. He wanted the crystallite instead.
Oh,
Oh,
So 2 of these have thorn books. Correct? That's what you said? That's what I have.
yes.
Okay. Do you want your shulker bags?
Yes, please.
Okay. I'm gonna put these in my ender chest. Thank you. So that
We-
is
yeah.
4
we did
out
have
of
to
the
use our
7.
own, as we do not know where Ira has kept her own, the sets that she's previously made. So
Are we going to be able to find them now?
no, we have checked every location that they could be at.
I have a question.
Mhm.
What made you look back and question the agreement that you had? Like, would you have
Marina.
known about it? What?
Marina got what's it called, the Eternium,
Yes.
and I realized that Bryn had just switched to being a mermaid, and I thought, oh, that's weird. And also, I got robbed of my Eternium.
Yeah.
Yeah, Karma
and
was
then
telling- That's when she swore in front of Cinder.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
and it got me wondering about the thing, because I was like, oh shit, like, we have the agreement with the Nidarians, like, I need to get that sorted out. And then I was talking to Lucario about it, and he was like, we never got any of that. And I was like, oh god. So then I asked
Yeah,
Karma if she
'cause-
had a copy, and it was said otherwise.
Yeah, that's what Karma was saying, that it was found out that Marina had a set, and then we hadn't gotten ours yet, and the Winter Advisor defected to MERS,
Mm-hmm.
so it just seemed interesting. There's argument for it to not be,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know.
I don't know, someone actually took 6 of my well, they took all my Eternium ingots, but they used 6.
Sounds personally
Marina got a
very
Eternium.
convenient to
Your
me.
ingot, did you say ingots or sets?
Ingots.
Your ingots were stolen. Bren defected 2 mermaids. Ira has been kidnapped.
Mhm.
This, like... What the hell? This
Am I
seems so-
crazy to? Am I crazy to think all of this is fucking connected? Like, am I crazy?
I don't
Am I
know.
insane?
I can't say that, like... I'm not thinking the same, but I also don't want to jump to conclusions either, because... I would hope that
Hmm.
someone
Mhm.
that you're allied with, and I'm a lot like neutral with, is like playing a part in this.
Who is that someone?
The mermaids.
The mermaids? I'm not
Yeah.
allied with the mermaids. They are. I'm not.
I thought you were because of Anthony.
No, I have a neutrality pact.
Oh, right.
I
yes.
null and voided our alliance with the mermaids after it was tampered with.
Right.
Maybe like 4 years ago. Because
Yeah.
it was tampered with, and I didn't want to mess with it after that. And they
No,
were
that makes
pushing for
sense.
the water breathing potions, and I was like, no.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, just a neutrality pact. That Marina broke, by the way, by threatening to kill me. So that's null and void, too. So now we have nothing.
Hmm. Ours I mean, I have no idea for them, and they haven't done anything to us, so ours still stands as of right now. But if
They took my advisor, so I'm not too happy about that.
and if your advisor took our sets of Eternium,
He was a mermaid at that time. If he did, had nothing to do with
no,
me.
what I'm saying is that he stole from the Nether,
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
which means that if he's a mermaid, it's their responsibility now.
Great news
Which
for me
means
then.
our neutrality pact would be null and void. And I'd be going after Bryn for the theft, which, as it stands right now, because nothing has been amended, all of my laws can be executed to the highest form.
Oh, yeah, no, this is so great. We love it. You know, I wonder what's gonna happen if we go after Bryn for this. Are they gonna be, you know, just wonderfully and like all of a sudden kidnapped? Wow. Sorry,
I
I'm
don't-
That's why we
salty.
do. That's why we do things in stealth.
What are you
Mhm.
thinking?
About the situation with Ira?
Yeah.
I've said this to Max already. It's awfully convenient that when I told Max and Bryn and Quid about about the sentencing and what I had decided, because nothing was officially signed yet. Like, there was a document drafted, but neither of us had signed it yet, which I have. If you want to look over it, this was the original document. Oh, Fang now has it.
Give me it. Give me it.
That's getting rude.
No. Thank you.
That as soon as I told them, Bryn screams at me in my own throne room.
27 pages.
Yeah, Karma wrote it.
Karma wrote it.
Incident,
Blame my wife.
situation, crimes,
Just go to the
sentencing.
Yeah, that one.
A public hearing will be held. Imprisonment for 6,000 years. Right to choose which jail. This is all the stuff that we talked about at the meeting, right?
Yeah.
You're at the foreign princess would be made reject the formal agreement. Should the prisoner escape captivity, a bounty will be placed on their head, leniency will be waived, and the execution will be done. Visitation and outings. Abuse of this privilege will be revoked. Community service obligations.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was what we wrote up, and then I thought about it more, and me and Karma did talk about it. And I'm just kind of sick of not upholding my laws. I've granted a lot of leniency to people, and it's been paid in no respect whatsoever. So I'm done showing people leniency within this kingdom. If they break a law, they're going to be held to the highest extent of the law, and I don't care if that means that someone dies or if I orphan a child by doing that, because you know our laws. You break them, you meet the consequences. So, I told them that. Bryn then screams at me, saying that I owe them, apparently, for them saving my life, which they didn't do alone. My wife had a part in that as well. And their stupid freaking healing powers didn't do anything anyway. And so, yeah, no. And apparently after that had happened, did you say that... Who was made aware after Bryn screamed at me and walked away? Who did he tell?
Well, he didn't tell Alva. No, I don't... Was it mentioned to us if he told anyone?
Did he tell anyone?
No, he didn't say he told anyone, I believe.
I mean, if I had to guess, if I'm remembering people who were on awake that night. He didn't tell Alva. I know Marina was awake, but I don't know if she was like made aware or like informed.
Mm.
I know, well, like basing off the fact that Bren is now a mermaid, I presume him and Marina are close.
Mm.
So maybe he told her. I don't know.
Yeah, no. So it's all super just so convenient that Ira goes missing and is kidnapped the night I tell Bryn about the execution. And then Bryn is upset about it, obviously. Then the next day I'm told that Ira's missing. And now I see that Bryn has defected to the Mermaid Kingdom, is now a mermaid, and Marina and Ira were together and dating, so I know that that's a thing. So I mean, Ira was also dating Hadal at the time, so which is another mermaid.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
So sorry. I don't believe she's kidnapped. That's just my opinion. I don't know if it's true or not. I just believe that everything is too freaking coincidental in order for it just to be a coincidence. Like, too many things happened in a row that have lined up all with a mermaid, and I'm sorry, but I've never trusted that kingdom.
That kingdom has consistently acted pretty fishy, pun intended.
I have personally with the mermaids.
I don't, but at the same time I do. Mainly just because they exist.
Well,
Their
I
whole,
had
like,
beef
stupid
with them.
Black Circuit bullshit.
That's right. I had beef with them, and then Marina became princess, and I literally was at the scene of the crime when Anthony was taken, and like I was the one who ended up holding her while she broke down, and like I felt so bad. And I thought maybe we can put our differences behind us, but if they are going to continue to put my main ally, no offense, my main allies in jeopardy, it's not worth it to me anymore.
So here's an idea. We gather up as much sponge as possible.
Oh my god.
No. Hear me out. I see your vision. Here, I rape you. We get rid of all the conduits.
They're just never gonna
Oh.
leave the ocean.
Yeah.
No, but the
No, we
conduits
get rid
in
of the
other
conduits.
kingdoms.
Yeah, we get
just get rid of all
conduits
of
in our
them.
kingdoms, right? This benefits me greatly because I hate the conduits. They are so obnoxious.
I do not like the heartbeat sound.
It's so fucking annoying. Sorry, that's my own personal issue with conduits. We get rid of the conduits. We tell them there's a ball in the Elven Kingdom.
Wow. In the Elven.
Wow,
And
this
they're
idea
Elven
sounds
balls.
familiar.
Yeah, hey, how's it going?
I wonder who he got this idea from.
Wait.
I don't. Me and Max have never talked about this before. This is genuinely new
Well,
to me.
please take the floor. Tell him your plan.
Wait.
I had a similar plan. I don't remember all the details of it, but essentially luring all of our enemies into one place and then bombing the fuck out of them.
No, it was
Bang,
the
I love you.
ball.
I
he
don't
wanted-
remember
he wanted-
the entire details.
He wanted to host another ball, invite
Oh, I remember this.
invite everybody, and then give our enemies honey bottles, and then give our allies fire resistance, and then say, as a tradition, we all jump into the lava at the end of the night.
I remember.
Oh yeah.
He was just banking on people being stupid.
Hey, you never know.
You
And
know
also,
what?
if-
You
if-
never.
To show me that they look similar. They look a little bit similar. But like even if we renamed all of them, do we really think that they're gonna be that
Does
dumb
anyone have
to
a
be like,
potion on them?
wow,
Actually,
this
wait.
potion sounds different.
wait.
Let me just
Hold on,
jump
I
in the
got it.
lava.
Okay, it's okay, I got it. So imagine like some people just hear this. the others just hear. They'll never know. They'll never know.
No, they wouldn't be able to tell because of the lava. The lava noises. No, the lava noises. Because
No, and then the real
he
kicker
wants
is
them
we
to
have
jump
every...
off the side of the keep that goes straight into the where the Striders are. He just wants them to
no.
jump off of there.
Oh, I've fallen in
No,
there before. It's very fun.
I'll make
No, it's
like a layer of snow that they all stand on. That's like right above lava, and then I'll just break it under them.
We're just gonna spleef them now.
Oh my god!
Absolutely.
Wait,
Dude,
not
are
guys,
you telling me that's
guys,
not
guys.
a good plan?
Fang,
No,
I
wait,
raise you.
no, we
I
have a
invite them
spleef
all to the
arena.
Winter Kingdom. Invite them to the Winter Kingdom. We have powdered snow. All the winters would be fine. You guys can fly. It's easy.
No, it won't work because if they just literally have shovels.
No.
Or water. If they just have a bucket of water.
Consider Fang. They are not that
no.
smart.
That's been my reasoning, and she doesn't
No.
believe me.
Look. No offense to Marina.
You
right?
underestimate our enemies, guys.
Full offense to Marina. What do you mean?
Well, no offense to her entirely in this context, but I'm just saying her child was possessed. She did nothing about the possessed child until the possessed child tried to murder my child.
True.
And then yelled at Lucario. So,
Yeah, and then
think
I
it's
had to
because
console
Marina
Lucario.
is too worried about everything else going on.
well, like, I understand to an extent, like, yeah, that's your child, you're not gonna want to arrest your child, but also if Lucia pulled a knife out on my advisor, I'd be like, hey, you're
No,
going to
I
prison.
think
To
the
be
bigger
honest-
issue-
Sorry.
the bigger issue is not that they started caring when that happened, or not arresting their own child. I think the issue lies in not, one, noticing, and two, not, if they did notice, not doing anything about it, but we have no idea what they did know or what they didn't know.
Hey.
No, we knew prior to the stabbing accident.
Cool. So I don't think it's a matter
Audie pulled out
of
a knife on me.
intellect.
Yeah,
I think it's a matter of not giving a fuck.
Well, like,
I also don't think that
Yeah,
it was the
I mean,
smartest idea to throw a possessed child into a cell by themselves with no supervision,
Oh yeah, she
There
was
was supervision.
supervised whenever I was there, but
but still managed
You
to
were there
harm
quite well.
herself
Not well.
with supervision?
yeah, it happened when I wasn't there.
Max is like, don't come from my husband's past
He was
actions.
trying his
He's
best.
not that person anymore. Literally. He is not a
he was
mermaid
trying
anymore.
his best.
I'm just saying that, like, she's a
can't.
child. She was a
Oh my
victim
God.
of
Yeah, she
something, not a criminal.
Consider
what I'm
maybe
saying,
if they
it's-
didn't let her keep Puffy. Or
It's
Puffy,
not-
Lucky.
lucky.
It's not a matter of intellect. I think it's a matter of Marina caring about a bunch of things that didn't actually matter or were very necessarily important or that she needed to be involved in versus paying attention to her own people. And I think Rain is going down the same path.
Yeah, I mean,
Rain
I know
has been-
Marina cares
Ooh.
about her children, but I don't know about her people. Oh, go on.
Yes, me.
Yes.
Yes, Annabelle.
You may address the class.
I need to mention something about the serifs actually.
Oh, I gotta lock in for this.
Oh, is this what you
conversation,
told me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I use so Holden had an IOU with me. He owed me something. And I used my IOU to have him take me, Dahlia, and Florian on another tour of the Seraph Kingdom because Dahlia wanted to see it. And that was one of the things her and Kano were supposed to do together before, he died. So I used it to
Oh.
make her I
Sorry.
used it to
Hey.
make Dahlia happy.
I have been assisting in pain relief, and I am going to be allowing her temporary entrance to go see Karma.
Oh.
Because if Rain's not going to do anything, then I will.
So there's like a chance she doesn't die?
I am not guaranteeing anything. I am not.
But like,
I-
there's a higher chance
Let me-
than there was
let me-
before.
If
hold
I
on.
can do anything, it's pain relief.
Hold
If
on.
Karma can't find anything or fix anything or figure anything out, at the very least, I can help with pain relief until it is her time. And then I will help her, even then.
Take it as someone who was a seraph who was saved from death by karma. It's possible, but not guaranteed.
I don't want to give
It's
false
possible.
hope to anyone, though.
I like those odd stuff. Karma's good at what she does.
I agree.
Even with no guarantee, the odds look better with Karma helping.
Mhm.
I don't know. I hope that Karma can do something. Like, I don't want to mess with the balance. So,
Mhm.
like I said, at the very least, if I can make it easier, if Karma can help make it easier, then I don't mind. Because it genuinely shocks me about how, with all this information, little Rain cares about her people.
I mean, I haven't experienced anything firsthand. We're not really close with the Seraphs at all. But if what you're saying is true and she's let her, because Sirius is their advisor, right?
Yeah.
If Rain is just letting their advisor die without any help, without helping them at all,
I have never been reached out by Rain about
Same.
anything regarding this.
Same.
And at Kano's funeral, I needed to talk to her about it. Sirius, that is. And she was joined by Alice, and I don't know. He's one of the knights that disagreed with Rain, probably because of Sirius. Probably because he didn't need some sort of smell to understand that she wasn't doing well.
Yeah.
So I don't know. And
I
if that
don't-
was Nimbus's goal to ask me without asking me, then it seems like they were all on the same page of like, this isn't okay.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I've just seen a trend of certain princesses not telling their people or their knights or their advisors anything having to do what's happening and going on within their kingdom. Okay, you immediately looked at Glenn.
Just Max going.
Let's not told anything about my princess.
There's just like this trend, and I can't believe. I just like, why are they not telling their people or their knights anything that's happening? Like, I'm not like. I try my best. I send out notices. I send out books. Like, Kano knew literally everything that was happening in the kingdom and in my personal stuff as well. Like, I don't know. It's just like, how are you not telling your people anything?
For me, as of right now, all of my knights are within the loop, and then other than Lillian, all of my citizens are children right now. So Lillian finds out things from Lucario, so I don't really need to like first-hand reiterate things to her because I love Lucario, despite telling him not to. Kind of has a big mouth on him sometimes, so I know it's gonna get to her, but I know it's not gonna get to the kids because they're gonna keep them safe and away from that knowledge and that.
Yeah.
But I don't need to tell anyone anything because everyone in my kingdom finds out from each other.
I know for at least Winter, you know, as I guess other than Fang, the only person here who's been a knight gone to Royal, I know previously it's just they didn't really care for the knight's opinions on these things unless it was like war talks and such. Like Lorelia, for example. She'd keep me in the know on some things, but not the bigger things that could lead into issues, such as what happened 5 years ago, and as well as the Tea Party. She told no one about that, not even Ira, but she'd tell me other things that she wouldn't tell Ira. So I guess it's more of a they pick and choose who they want to be in the know.
Well, I can't deny there are specific things that, maybe should stay between, like, two people. But I also think it depends on... like,
I feel utterly useless.
relationship, I guess. But, like, if it's something that everyone should know about, then yeah. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'm guilty of it at some point. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I'm a saint. I'm the farthest thing from it.
I mean, yeah. I definitely, there have been things, I literally wrote a whole book about being like, I'm sorry, I didn't tell you this, like, but this is the situation, we didn't think it would affect you guys this much, but to be fair, like, none of, no, never mind, I was about to go on another rant, never mind, I don't need to, but, no, but, yeah, no, I just...
Why do I feel sick to my stomach?
I don't know. I tell my knights everything.
I tell my knight everything.
Oh yeah, Winter got another knight, guys.
I feel so
Making
useless. I feel so utterly useless.
Oh.
Why is that child messing with a wither?
I mean, to be fair, Cinder also does that. Me and Cinder literally kill withers together.
Okay,
So...
but that's with an adult there.
Yeah.
Interesting family bonding things.
The Netherian children are strong, okay?
We actually can't say much. My child's currently
Okay,
God knows
they're
where.
with Lucario.
Okay.
It's okay.
Is it?
Well, okay, it's better than them being alone.
Love
Pretty much right.
Lucario. He gets taken by the fog a lot.
I'm so glad. Question mark.
That you don't have rights?
Why do I want to run away?
It's okay, I can't read.
That's... I feel like that's a bad trait to have right now.
I want to run away so bad.
Also, feel free to give a glance if there's a spelling error in the last couple pages that I've written.
I'll make sure to spell everything wrong.
No.
Typical Netherian behavior. No, I wasn't taking his last name.
Just
What the hell?
bang.
What's wrong with my last name, huh?
The
I told you,
spelling.
bro.
I know, it's just very funny.
That's okay. I didn't choose it.
Arendelle.
Hey, I didn't want to keep it.
I feel
Okay.
sick.
I just added a couple dashes underneath your name so that it's all formatted the same. And I will put a quote-unquote stamp of approval at the end of that of if we want to change the kingdom name, my suggestion, maybe it sounds too bad, but the White Flame Kingdom?
Water. I need water.
I don't know. I'm sure voices may also provide something.
Oh. Maybe.
I had a thought that was really gonna like lure everyone in, you know, like they'll want to be a part of this kingdom just based off the name. And call it just the bad guys kingdom.
No.
See, I
The
have an
Honey
idea,
Kingdom.
but-
No.
Fuck.
See, I have an
Something
idea,
close
but
to that.
I struggle to pronounce it, so I fear it's not a good idea.
Do you want to
Well, now I want to know.
Miss-
want to
miss
missive
of
it
it.
to me? Yeah.
Yeah. Miss of it.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Is that right? No. It's a mixture of everything.
Pyroglacia. Wait, hold on. Pyroglacia verdoria?
Yeah, that's how I've been saying it.
That's a long name.
It's a mix of all of us. We got fire, ice, and nature.
I'm assuming verdoria means nature.
Hmm.
I like equinox.
I do too, actually.
That wasn't a
Equinox
bad
Kingdom?
one. That wouldn't be a bad one. What would the people be called, though?
The shit.
Go on. Go on.
Yeah, go
I had
on.
something witty, and then it immediately left my brain. Can I help you?
I'm waiting.
I don't have it anymore. It left. It dipped.
Equin.
It showed up as like it showed up and then left.
They could be called Noxians.
Noxians?
Like what?
I'm surprised Annabelle turned around
What was
so
that
quickly.
menacing laugh. What was that?
Eincrad.
What?
Eincrad.
Eincrad?
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever feel surrounded by people and extremely lonely at the same time? Why do I feel that way right now?
I have no name suggestions, to be honest.
What do you think about equinox?
I think that sounds nice.
Mel.
Huh? What?
She fell asleep at the table.
Kingdom.
Oh no, I
suggestion.
like Equinox.
Alfheim.
Asgard while you're
I
at
think
it.
we're gonna talk to me. I just want to disappear. I want to disappear. I want to disappear.
We should call it the United States.
I completely agree.
No.
Dude, hear me out.
United
Hear me out.
Territories.
Well, no, hear me out, okay? Hear me out.
I want to disappear.
Two of like the royalty are married, being Annabelle and Karma, and what do their last names start with? A. It's
A.
the USA.
Oh my god, you're so right.
I'm naming it Equinox. I'm enacting my first thing as queen, and I am vetoing all suggestions, and I'm making the final decision.
I just think the thought that I put in there was really good, though.
I want to leave. I want to leave. I want to leave.
Oh my god.
No, please.
Loot. I got one. I got one.
Go on.
But there's six of us.
Thornhaven.
I don't want
I
to be
hold the
here
last
right
vote.
now.
Oh
If it's a
shit!
tie.
Your vote counts for
I
like
don't wanna
7.
be-
If Thornhaven.
I gotta pretend that I'm okay. I
versus,
gotta pretend that I'm okay. I gotta pretend that I'm okay. I gotta pretend that I'm
Equinox.
okay. I'm not doing a good job.
You
I'm
can
not
go around
doing
in
a
a
good job.
circle. You can say
I'm not doing
what
a
you
good
want.
job. I'm not doing a good job.
what you like the best.
Am I
Are you
first?
saying equinox or equinox?
Equinox.
It's spelled the
No.
same.
Why am I not okay?
But if I say equinox, is that wrong?
Why am I not okay?
You'll be hunted down. for
No.
it's actually in the clause that you signed. If the name is mispronounced.
Okay, Fang, you're going first.
Equinox.
Okay. Annabelle.
Thornhaven.
Okay, 1-1.
Equinox.
God damn it.
2-1.
Bonhaven.
Yay.
2-2. Mel.
Equinox.
God damn it.
also like Equinox.
The worst part is that
I had
even
you.
if
I'm naming my region Thornhaven. Fuck all of you.
You can!
I'm naming mine Equestria.
It does sound rather
No.
elven.
actually, Max, name yours the United Kingdoms.
Okay, I'm. Fucking hell.
I feel useless. I
I'm
feel
gonna
stupid.
name
I
mine
feel
like
I don't want to
Canada
say
or some
anything.
shit. I don't know.
No!
Can we just leave?
Name
Is
it
over?
Russia, Mother
Is it
Russia.
over?
Yeah.
Is it
I'm gonna name
over?
mine Aaron.
I should have stayed home. I
Well,
should have said no, but
Aaron
I'm here to
Yeager.
support her. I'm just-
No.
How should I word this?
I'm here to support her. I'm not doing anything. I'm not.
Okay,
Yummy.
opinion. Should it
doing
be the
anything.
Kingdom of Equinox or Equinox Kingdom?
The kingdom of
Kingdom
Kingdom
Equinox.
of.
Yeah.
I can't do anything. I
The-
can't do
the
The
anything
Kingdom of
right.
Equinov?
Ah!
That's what you said!
I feel so
I think it's a really
misplaced.
good name.
I can't enjoy anything. I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just want to go home.
Okay.
There's a special place for
Oh,
you in
no,
the
don't do
afterlife.
Thank you.
I just wanna go home.
That's not
Considering I already live in hell, I have to assume there's only one other place.
I mean, you
But-
can always offer it to Rain. I'm not opposed to you offering it to Rain. And it's no longer Marina who is princess. She
True.
stepped down, so now it's Aiden. You can bring it to Aiden, but from my understanding, Marina will also be there. Marina will tell Aiden to say no, and then Aiden
Yeah.
will just say no.
He's
Because
kinda under her
yeah.
thumb.
Yeah, exactly. She's stepped down, but like not. She's stepped down, but like kind of not really, to be completely honest. Like she still attends all of like the official meetings and stuff like that. She still has the title of heir.
Wait, why
She
is
just-
she heir? That doesn't make sense.
I don't know.
She
So,
stepped
like-
down, but she's still in the succession line.
Yeah.
It's like a step
That's-
below Aiden now, I suppose.
Dumb.
But also, if there's a ward, they do have at least 27 totems, so I guess have fun with that.
I will say, if combat is something that we end up needing to do, I'm fairly sure no matter who it is, if it's a 1v1 situation, I can win.
Yeah, that's like you have your
Yeah.
fun with it because I know you're gonna have the fucking time of your life.
I'm very sure that I can win. Especially since,
Um,
as Netherians, we have potion. And
But you also-
potions are broken.
I'm
But you
gonna
also-
excuse myself and Melody for just like 5 minutes, and then I'll come right back.
Okay.
Okay, no worries.
Alright.
They ain't ever
I
coming
gotta
back.
have a private talk with Annabelle anyway.
Okay. I will come back and we can keep chatting, but
Okay.
Okay. Have fun.
You
Yeah,
wanna go
but
off
I-
and do that real quick?
Yeah, yeah.
We can just like go down here. Like these two do.
you seem very tired, my love. Let's get you to bed. I'm going to go chat with them for a few minutes, see if there's any final business that needs to be wrapped up. I'll be right back, alright?
Okay.
I love you.
I love you too.
Here. Go on. Let me help you. Mwah.
Why do I feel like crying? to. I'm so fucking useless. I'm so useless. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. Water. I still need water. Um, I need to go to the winter. I forgot. Ugh, I wanted them in person. Oh, it's different. What is that? What is that? That's not a bomb, is it? I'll just have to give them next time. I don't know what I'm doing. I feel absolutely, utterly useless. I can't help but feel lonely, jealous, useless. I just want to feel happy. I just want to feel happy. Why don't I feel happy?